Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we have been having so many showings this past weekend. Today is Tuesday and we've been showing our house since Friday. And everything's been going really well. We've had a lot of interest, so we're expecting to get some offers in. But it's just been really hard to keep the house completely sparkling clean, tidy, organized, everything put away in their place with two kids. If you're a mom and you've tried to sell your house, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's just been a lot, especially because here in DC it's so hot. It's like almost 100 degrees out, but the humidity is really what is like killing me. It is so humid that it's hard to breathe outside. And so I've been taking the boys like in the car on car rides, but Quentin is not a fan of the car, so he literally just cries the whole time. And then I'll take them for walks and to the park and stuff, but again, it's so hot that it's just miserable for everyone. And I've also been taking them over to my in-laws. Y'all know my in-laws live like up the street, so we've been going over there a lot, but it's just been so hard to like get everyone all packed up, ready to go, and then back in for naps, and then back out, and then back in for lunch, and then back out. It's just a lot. So I'm so over it already. It's only been a few days, and I'm telling Alex, like, every time he's like, oh, we have another showing tomorrow, I'm like, you'd think I'd be so happy because it's good to have showings, but it's just, it's a lot. But I'm thankful that people are coming to see the house. With that being said, something happened this morning and I'm so annoyed, and I know that it's not a big deal and like first world problems, and people are gonna be like, Liza, really, it's not a big deal. And I know it's not, but I personally was so freaking annoyed. So we had a showing this morning at 9:30 a.m. Quentin usually wakes up at like 7:30 or 8, but the past few days has been waking up at 7. And I usually give him a nap 2 hours after he wakes up in the morning. So his first morning nap is literally 2 hours after he wakes up. So if he wakes up at 7, his first nap would be at 9. So this couple's agent called last night. They had already come to see the house, I think like on Friday, and they wanted to come back and look at it again. And they asked if they could come at 9:30 a.m. and so we were like, sure. And this was like late last night that they called, and obviously the house was not looking like perfect by this point because it was like the end of the night on Sunday, and so like I had just kind of let things go at that point. I was so over cleaning and keeping up with the house every 5 seconds. So they wanted to come at 9:30 this morning, and we were like, yeah, that's fine, because we just felt like Quentin would probably wake up at his normal time, like 7:30 or 8, and then we just put him down right after they left. But of course he wakes up at 7 this morning. So I get up with him and I'm like, great, his nap is supposed to be at 9 a.m. and they are coming at 9:30. So he's just gonna have to, you know, have a 3-hour stretch instead of a 2 and just go to bed at 10. And I'm kind of dreading it because when he gets tired, like he's tired, like he's ready for bed. Plus we're gonna have to like keep him outside and it's so hot. So anyway, I was like, whatever, we'll just make it do. So Alex and I get up this morning, we get the boys up and fed and clean the whole house and make sure it's perfect and get the kids all packed up, get them both outside. I get Quentin in the stroller. At this point it is like 9:15 and they're supposed to be here at 9:30, and he's already fussing because he's tired. He's supposed to be in bed by 9. And we get him in the stroller and we get Cam his snacks and everything like that, and it's so hot outside already, like so hot. And we're just like waiting out there, waiting for them to come. 9:20, still not there, which I know is early. 9:25, no one's there. 9:30, not here yet. I'm like, oh god. 9:35, not here yet. Alex starts to be like, let me follow up with the agent and see what's going on. So he calls the agent, no answer. It's like 9:40 at this time, still nothing. I think it was like 9:45. So we've been like waiting out there at this point for like almost a half an hour. And it's 9:45 and still nothing. And finally Alex gets a text from the agent and he's like, hey, I'm in my car right now, like finishing up some work, I'll give you a call in a little bit. And Alex is just like, what? And then he checks his email, and he had sent an email like a couple minutes before at like I don't know, 9:40, the agent sent Alex an email being like, hey, my clients are still, you know, thinking about everything and like trying to like figure out their finances, so they're actually not gonna make it today. We'll call to come back at another time. I was so mad. I was so mad, you guys, because at this point Quentin is like screaming and crying because he's so tired and so hot. So I like ran him inside and put him right down, and he went down to bed, and I just told Alex, I was like, I am furious. Like, I'm sorry. That is just so rude and so inconsiderate. These people know we have kids. Like, they've been to the house before. We've seen them. Like, they know we have a little one. And I just feel like it's so rude. Like, you let us know 10 minutes after you were already supposed to be here. And I feel like the only reason the agent actually emailed Alex is because Alex had called and texted him 5 minutes before that, and he didn't answer. So he's like, oh wait, let me let them know that we're actually not coming. I feel like that's the only reason he even emailed in the first place, just because of like the timing of all of it. But anyway, that is my little story of why I was so freaking annoyed this morning. I just cannot stand when someone's inconsiderate. It's like just so rude, so rude. And I guess maybe they've never sold a house before and they don't have kids or whatever, but it's just like, come on, use your common sense. Also, I know I'm probably gonna get some questions, but we are not using a real estate agent. We are selling the house ourselves, so it's just for sale by owner. So we have been doing like all the showings ourselves, and most of the time people who come with their agents just like want to walk through on their own. They don't, you know, want Alex or me inside. So Alex usually will just like kind of wait outside and walk around the house, and then I'll take the boys out for a little bit. And then sometimes people will come on their own without an agent and want Alex obviously to show them around. But everyone's been wearing masks, and everyone's been, you know, keeping their distance and not touching anything. I think for the most part people have been very respectful walking through the house. I've had a few questions like DMs through Instagram asking like if it's super stressful for me right now because of COVID, and like I have kids, to have like all these strangers coming through the house. And we're not doing an open house. I don't even know if you're legally right now allowed to have an open house or not, but we're not doing anything like that. We're just doing individual showings like for 15 minutes, and everything so far has been fine. I whipped out my Volcano Candle. If you've never tried one of these Volcano candles, they sell them at Anthropologie and I think a bunch of other retailers too, and they go on sale a lot, I think. But like, how pretty is this jar with a glass lid? I love it. And I was actually saving it for when we moved, but since we're selling the house, I figured I'd just whip it out so the house like smelled so good. But I want to buy like a bunch more of these to put in the new house because it literally makes your house smell amazing. It's like the best smell ever. I'm not even kidding. What did you say?
Cool Ranch Doritos.
Who told you to say Cool Ranch Doritos?
Nick.
Uncle Nick?
Yeah.
Does he like Cool Ranch Doritos?
I've never seen any of these ones before.
Have you ever had them before?
No.
No?
No.
You want me to get you some?
Sure.
They're really good. You want one of your brother's crackers?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
Thank you. I
You're
love
welcome.
these kind of crackers.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Should we give one to your brother too?
Sure.
Okay, you want to go give this to him?
But it might drop it.
Oh, well, make sure that he holds it. Hello.
Yeah.
Look, your brother's giving you a cracker. Look, honey. Here you go. All right, you ready, hon?
Right.
Okay, so we're back inside. I just made the boys some lunch. They're watching TV, and I am having a quick lunch. I bought this strawberry rosé chopped kit the other day from Giant. It's pretty good. It has kale, strawberry infused cranberries, sliced almonds, and then rosé flavored berry vinaigrette. The dressing is a bit strange because it literally tastes like rosé, so I feel like I'm having alcohol for lunch, honestly. So I put a little bit of my own like lemon dressing in there just to give it a bit of a different flavor, but it's pretty good. I also added some croutons in there too. But yeah, that's what I'm having for lunch. Just wanted to share that with you guys. And then some kombucha, ginger lemonade. But I love these little like chopped salad kits. I get like a few different kinds. Like I also have, you guys know, I love the sweet kale. This is like my favorite one with the poppy seed dressing. This one is so good, and it has Brussels sprouts in it. And I always just add like a protein. Today I didn't because I didn't have any protein to add, but you guys, I can't wait to have a big fridge. Like in the new house, we have like a legit bigger fridge because this one's so small and it's so hard to get things because you have to like shove everything back in the fridge, and I've always wanted a fridge that was like long ways, you know, like up and down. So I'm really, really excited about the fridge. Quentin. You got into the crayons, Quentin. No, honey. No. He will straight up just eat the crayons. No, 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 sweetheart. We gotta put these away, hon. We just finished our last showing of the day. It is now like 6:30. I'm gonna get Quentin ready for bed. Hopefully we have, yeah, you can have that water, honey. Hopefully we have no more showings and we're done. Oh my God, look at your hair. Can I have a kiss? Show him that you can give me a kiss now. Oh, thank you. So, this happened this morning. Why? So I just left my dentist appointment with Dr. Annelich. I am so excited, you guys. I'm so excited to start this new Invisalign. So as you guys know, I tried Invisalign like, what was it, like 6 or so months ago. I feel like it was the very beginning of the year, actually. I went into my normal dentist to get Invisalign, did everything, and then if you've been with me since then, you kind of know what happened, but the attachments kept falling off, the trays were kind of all over the place. It's just like, I felt like something wasn't right and I wanted a second opinion, especially after talking to you guys. So I was actually referred to Dr. Annelich, who is in Maryland, and I saw him and just like knew right away that he was the dentist that I should be seeing for this, because he just seemed like he was so much more informed with everything. And just after talking to him, I knew that I was gonna have a much better result in the end than if I had gone with just like my normal dentist, honestly. I just wasn't happy there, and I'm really happy that I got a second opinion, because I knew that I wanted to do Invisalign, and even though the first experience didn't turn out to be great, I knew that Invisalign has worked for so many of my friends. My brother's teeth look freaking amazing after he did it, and his teeth were very crooked before he did Invisalign. So I knew that I wanted to do Invisalign and I didn't want to just do braces. So I'm really happy that I got a second opinion, that I found Dr. Annelich, and that he's helping me, because I'm so stoked. I just left his office. He took out all of my attachments that were left from my previous Invisalign experience, because I still had them on. I was actually supposed to go back into him right before COVID hit, then COVID hit, and I wasn't able to go in. So my teeth are now, oh my God, they look so much whiter without those things all over them. My teeth are now clear of all of the old attachments, and then he took like digital images and is sending them in to get new trays made for me. I think he said it's probably gonna be like around 9 months up to a year, although he thinks it's gonna be, I'm gonna be finished before a year, which is awesome, because the last person that I went to for Invisalign told me it was gonna be over a year, probably a year and a half, and he's thinking that it's gonna be under a year, which is amazing. Like, I'm so happy about that. And so he showed me like before and after pictures of what my teeth should look like after I finish my Invisalign treatment, and you guys, I'm so excited to have straight teeth. I am moving to North Carolina, which is going to be a little inconvenient because Dr. Annelich is here in Maryland, but there's a lot of like virtual visits we can actually do, and he can send me trays, and we can just like FaceTime and things like that. But I am going to be coming and visiting my mom and my grandparents. It's only an hour flight, super easy, so I definitely don't want anyone else touching my teeth but him. So I will make the trip back here for sure.
With your queen of hearts, when everyone folds, your fork still holds your place in your bed. showing no regret. Close your eyes to hide your lies. Roll the dice. You got me.
As soon as your food's up, I'll be right out with your food, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. See you shortly.
Okay, bye. So I am picking up some Flower Child, one of my favorite places to eat ever. It's so good. So I'm just picking it up for my mom and I because I got lost on the way home and I couldn't find the Chick-fil-A, and I was just like all over the place. So I was like, I'm just gonna go home and pick up something nearby.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, no problem. Thank you so much. All right, you too. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys a before and after of my teeth. So these are before the Invisalign, and then I'm gonna show you what they're supposed to look like once I'm finished. So my dentist, Dr. Analik, actually just emailed me this, and we actually looked at this together when I was at the office, and it is so cool. These are my teeth now. As you can see, this one is like completely crooked. I'll show you another view in a minute. And then this one is like pushed so far back in between these two. And then this tooth right here is like really high up, and it's like sitting on top of one of my front teeth. So those are my teeth right now. These are just the upper ones, so you can see them better. And then let's go this way. So you can see how this tooth is like crooked, part of it's on top of there. And then if you go to my lower, these are so crazy. Okay, so these are my lower teeth. As you can see, they're like straight. These four at the bottom are straight across. This one is completely sideways, and then this one is pushed back. Okay, so I'm trying to straighten all of these. All right, so now I'm gonna show you what they're gonna look like when I finish my Invisalign treatment. Okay, so this is them now. That's gonna be them when I'm finished. Completely straight. I'm so excited, you guys. So look at this. If I go to the lower teeth, so this is them when they're finished. Look at that. So nice. Let me show you before so you can see it again. So this is them now. And that's them when they're finished. So these are my top teeth right now, and then when I'm finished my treatment, they're gonna look like this. So before, look at this tooth up here, like sitting on top of the front tooth, and then after. And I'm really excited for this tooth to come down more, because like right now it sits so high up that when I smile, sometimes it looks like I'm kind of missing a tooth because I have a big space underneath it. But when I finish the treatment, as you can see, it's pulled down more. So it's going to give me like that full smile, and I'm not gonna have any weird gaps around my teeth. I'm really excited, and I honestly think I'm gonna be smiling a lot more in pictures once my teeth are fixed. So just wanted to show you guys how cool this is, and it just makes me so excited just to look at this and be able to like see where I'm gonna be in like 9 months.
With your queen of hearts, when everyone folds, your fork still holds your place in your bed.